This right here is why evangelical Christianity can be so harmful when mixed with politics. If you've been around evangelical Christian spaces, you'll notice two things. One, they are politically conservative. And two, they run a lot of ministries. They vote against food stamps, but they run a food pantry. And this is why. Because they know that desperation works to their advantage. When you are at your lowest, you are desperate. You are not in a space to critically think. You do not have the power to uphold boundaries. You are not in the space to prioritize your own rights. You are simply desperate to have your immediate needs met, which is the perfect place to sell you on God. If your life is easy, you are not as vulnerable to manipulation. If, as a country, we feed our citizens, then there's no reason for them to go to the church. And they can't force you to sit for a sermon before they give you a meal. If people need to be desperate in order for you to sell your product, if they need to be dying before they will turn to you for help, then maybe the problem is you. This is not a path to truth, and it's definitely not a healthy relationship. When you are at your lowest, you are desperate. You are not in a space to critically think.
This is precisely why I hate fear-based tactics and fear-based sales, because it's not genuine. People aren't choosing those items, that organization, those things, that job, because they are awesome jobs, awesome people, awesome organizations. They're choosing it for survival's sake. This comment is spot on. This is the literal model for Christian mission trips. Offer some necessary health care and slip in some Jesus while they're captive. Also, offer food to the hungry, offer shelter to the people without homes, and then say, but you have to take this Bible. You have to praise Jesus. All right, this woman says, my mom and I were so impoverished, we did resort to church food pantries. They made it as humiliating as possible. Nothing like Christian love, right? Okay, relatable. My mom volunteered every week. When she really needed help, they turned around and sent her a letter saying she didn't donate enough money. This person said, when I needed help as a member of my church, they exploited my desperation almost with glee. It seemed to make them feel so good to witness it. You know, so many things will turn, Christians will turn people to atheism before atheists try to convert people to being an atheist. Okay, they tried to make me sign a commitment to attend a certain number of services and classes to receive any help. This person says, former devoted evangelical here. This is 100% true and is stated text, not just context within the community. They know this and they do it intentionally. Joel says, and explains why these churches are so effed up. They exploit broken people, and faith doesn't heal psychological issues. It provides a mask. This is a good one. In a conversation with my mom, I hear you, son, but if people have socialism, they won't turn to God. Think about that. Okay, this person says she hit the point so dead on, she missed it, unless she's aware, and that makes it worse. And he says, I believe it's a little bit of both. So this person says, as someone raised Southern Baptist and ran away from the horror of that upbringing. Thank you for spreading this. And this person says, I left the church after devoting my time and money for over 12 years. When we fell on hard times, the church turned their back on us. Imagine how many stories there are regarding this. It's deplorable that people always have to dangle a carrot with bait and switch. Their kindness is transactional only. It's not, and it's fear-based. But y'all jump in the comments and tell me what you think.